welcome back to Rise and Shine. We're so glad you're starting your day with us. I'm Eliza Haig.
And I'm Jordan Houston. Thank you for taking some time away from your spring break packing to watch our show.
Yeah, especially with the new Spring Forward. I know that it takes a lot to get up this early in the morning, especially when you lose an hour of sleep, which I know is hard for me, so.
Actually, I didn't mind it too much. I really like when it stays light outside at 7 or 8 p.m.
Very true. So pros and cons for sure.
But the only motivation left for some as we get through midterms is spring break. What does everyone have planned this spring break? On this Word on the Street, our reporter Lindley Johnson finds out.
Hey, this is Lindley here, and we're gonna go see what people are doing for spring break.
I'm going to Daytona Beach.
I'm going to Mexico City.
I'm visiting my sister in San Diego.
So what are you guys doing for spring break?
We're going to the Bahamas.
Yes, so excited.
I'm going to St. Augustine, Florida.
I'm going to Zurich, Switzerland.
I'm going home 15 minutes down the road to take a nap.
Did you know that spring break became a thing in the 1930s when the Colgate swim team traveled to Fort Lauderdale for spring training? Well, I didn't know that I had to be grateful to not go to a school named Colgate, but you know what? I'm grateful for that. But what are you doing for spring break, Eliza?
I'm going to Costa Rica, so I'm very excited.
Well, I'm going home like a normal person.
Well, if I know that sounds like so much fun, but if you are here and next week you're ready to give to UNC, the university-wide day of giving. The Tuesday after spring break, students, faculty, alumni, and other members of the UNC community will band together to raise money for the university. There are many causes for donors to support. You can make a donation to one of the pre-professional schools, campus organizations, research facilities, and more. What makes Give UNC different from other fundraisers is that you can challenge and match the donations of others. Learn more at giveuncunc.edu. Well, now reporter May Proctor takes an inside look at how Chapel of the Cross raised over $40,000 for local charities through their annual ABC sale.
Yeah, we found this lamp guy right here, little side holder.
Caitlin and Ryan Kendall are avid thrifters.
I think it's more sustainable, and then you get more unique pieces versus going to the store and buying like whatever's trendy right now.
The popularity of thrifting has risen among young people in recent years. Sale organizer Amy Daubert said that this was the sale's busiest year yet. There were more than 400 volunteers to help put on the 61st edition of the sale.
The annual ABC sale at Chapel of the Cross is more than just a chance to hunt for bargains and treasures. It's also a chance to help the local community.
The proceeds from the sale will be donated to 10 different local community partners supporting organizations that benefit migrant farm workers, public schools, and substance abuse recovery.
The church doesn't take anything off the top, so it's something we like to support.
For Carolina Week in Chapel Hill, I'm May Proctor reporting.
The ABC sale has allowed Chapel of the Cross to strengthen its own community and serve the Chapel Hill community. Now, if we're switching gears, the UNC Abroad has extended its application deadline to this Friday. And for one Tar Heel, saying yes to going abroad led all the way to the Winter Olympics. I'm definitely jealous. Emily Breitz recently represented UNC at the 2026 Winter Olympics in Milan, Italy, and she shared that her experience was so impactful.
I just feel like studying abroad is such a great experience to make you a more holistic person, to experience different cultures, different languages, different foods.
If you're thinking about taking that same step, make sure to apply for all fall abroad opportunities by Friday.
The Olympics? Really? Well, internship season is in full swing, and for many students, that means refreshing their email, checking LinkedIn, and wondering what they're doing wrong. We sat down with Amanda Broomfield, a UNC career coach, and Jay Eubank, Hussman's Career Services Director, to talk about what employers are really looking for from students and how to best handle applying for internships.
I would say rather than that, I think it's about standing out for the right reasons.
and making sure that you are making it so clear that you have the skills they want.
My advice has always been, while it comes from a good place, don't think you should be applying for 50, 60, 100 different internships. You should be really strategic about thinking about specific employers that are located wherever you're interested in or do the things you want to do.
So, while internship season can feel intense, it doesn't mean you're behind. There are real strategies and real support here on campus to help you along this process. Make sure to keep these tips in mind next time you're filling out an application.
Now, Saturday from 12 to 8, the Pittsboro attraction, The Plant, is celebrating St. Patrick's Day.
Ooh.
There will be Irish food, beer, music, and dance. Kilpatrick Dance School in the heart of Fuquay teaches traditional Irish dancing to all ages and levels. They are preparing to perform at The Plant at 4 p.m. Irish dance is most similar to clogging and focuses on tight footwork.
Well, like there's a dance studio opening for Irish dancing, so she showed me a video and she was like, okay, let's try it out. So I tried a class and I really, really liked it, so I decided that I wanted to keep doing it.
Now, I personally have never taken an Irish dance class myself, but I thought we might put our meteorologist Wayne Johnson on the spot to show us some killer dance moves before he gives us this week's forecast. So, show us what you got, Wayne.
Well, Eliza, I've also never taken an Irish dance class, only social dance my sophomore year, but we might as well do a little bit of a jig to get into the St. Patrick's Day forecast. As we look ahead on Tuesday, it's going to be a nice sunny day, but it's going to be freezing outside. Highs only going to be in the mid-40s, low temperatures all the way down in the 20s, and that's going to be primed for us by this cold front that we have coming through today. So those temperatures are going to get a lot chillier as we head into the day. We've already hit our high temperature, somewhere in the low 70s, maybe upper 60s this morning, and we're going to get all the way down into the lower 40s, which is 45 degrees below what we were at this time or that time yesterday afternoon, all thanks to this cold front we have coming through. So as it moves throughout the late morning, early afternoon, we're going to see showers and possibly some thunderstorms associated with it. There's a marginal risk that these storms could be severe as well.
Our reporter, Lindley Johnson, has been on the lookout for the UNC annual Ginger Run. Here she is last Thursday.
Ginger group chat just a couple days ago to find out when this UNC Ginger Run is going to be this year, and they said it would be today at 3:30 here at the steps of Wilson. We show up, no gingers, and we're waiting to see when this run is going to happen. Look around before St. Patrick's Day. Will you see a sea of red running through campus? Hopefully. Will they lead to a pot of gold? I don't know. Back to you guys at the desk.
The Ginger Run is now scheduled for this evening at 4:30, but go at your own risk because they could just be tricking Lindley again.
Well, the gaming community is growing with the opening of Chapel Hill's first esports venue. Ego Chal opened its doors last week in Southern Village, and the new gaming center offers console, PC, and racing sims for gamers. The Triangle has been growing as a gaming hub with the Cary-based creators of Fortnite and Epic Games hosting many local events. Antoine Butler, CEO of Ego Chal, and his son Latrell Butler, COO of Ego Chal, spoke about wanting to use the space to promote local game developers.
We're going to open it up to indie developers, so if you're working on a game, have a game, you think it's good, you can let us play it, and if we like it, we will feature it as our indie game of the month. We'll install it on all the machines and you can get feedback and we'll pump it up on social media, things like that.
Go to egochal.com for more information on what the space has to offer.
As we approach spring break, it might be too late to study for your midterms, but it's not too late to stock up on some CLE credits. Here's your CLE forecast through the end of the week. Well, I hate to be the one to break it to you, but our campus is heading towards a CLE drought. That's right, drought. The sunny skies of spring break are moving in, and they're drying up the CLE credit opportunities. There are only 6 CLE events planned for this weekend, which may sound fine, but there were 17 planned for last weekend. However, there are still a few opportunities left. In our last show, we highlighted Playmaker's upcoming production of Macbeth. Since then, Macbeth has made its debut, and it's running today through the weekend at Gillings. If you like the arts but theater isn't quite your thing, the Ackland Museum is the place to be this weekend. They're offering a closer look at the Ackland collection. The tours will be held at 1 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday. So, before you leave for spring break, be sure to check out these events so that you won't be caught in a CLE drought.
Thank you so much for that, Jordan. If you are a lover of music and music history, then the Django Reinhardt Festival might be perfect for you. The festival has been happening in Chapel Hill for 4 years now, and it is a celebration of the life of Django Reinhardt, a French jazz guitarist and composer. The festival includes performances by artists from all around the world. This year, the two headlining groups are made up of people from Switzerland, Spain, the Netherlands, and the US. There will also be instrument workshops throughout the festival, and for both guitar and violin. We were able to talk with one of the creators, Gabriel Pali, about what to expect for that weekend. When we talked to him, he really focused on the fact that it's not just concerts, but it's workshops as well. And that this art form that Django Reinhardt, the French guitarist, came up with really has kind of been a lost art form. And Gabriel was really trying to bring it back with this. So we hope you all go and check it out. The festival will run through next weekend. But if that's a little too long to wait, we have a little sneak peek of what's to come to end our show today.
Well, that's all we have for you today. But if you want, you can meet me outside Curtis Media Center after the show, and we will figure out how to sneak into Eliza's luggage to go to Costa Rica.
Thank you for joining us, and enjoy this little piece from Gabriel Pali. See you next time on Rise and Shine.